Just, I'm gonna need a bit of runway, a little bit of bit runway.
Right.
I always change my mind about whether to start like with a bit, with like a group bit or whatever, you know. So I might not. We might save the bits for later. I don't know. I just need like about 10 seconds of silence to decide how cringe I want to be at the start, and then go from there. And the funny thing is, I'm probably going to use this entire thing as the intro to the episode because I'm going to change my mind and just go with it. Especially because it's been a while since I've done the show, and it's been like 2 months since we did the first episode back. I still feel cringe saying the show intro, and it takes me like so much talking to get myself in the headspace to say it, and then I'm like, why did I spend 5 minutes doing that just to have to cut all that out? Anyway. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show, broadcasting live in CINECOLOR. I'm keeping all of that to piss myself off later. We're talking about Goodfellas today. When the fellas are good. I don't know.
Yep.
I hadn't seen the movie until recently.
Yeah, the good, the bad, and the fella.
Yeah, the bad. The fucking shit pissed me off so bad, man.
Yeah,
Fucking hate you.
A few fellas more.
Shut up. Yeah, I did a fella. Shut up. Let me do the intro. Let me do the fucking intro, man. I did a really, really bad job with the introduction last time. I had a bunch of random people on, didn't introduce anyone, struggled to do it in the edit later, so I'm correcting it this time. So David's here. He's always going to be here because that stupid chump is my best friend, so he has no choice. Yep.
Yeah, it's true. And you know what else? I'm no longer sick.
There's more? Oh, yeah, that's right. You were sick 2 months ago. I mean, whenever we did this.
Unfortunately, the curse has spread.
Yeah. He went over to someone else's house and coughed in his mouth, and then we asked him to be on the show. That's how you get on the show.
That's right. You got to sneeze in someone's mouth.
Oh my god. That's so much worse. It's so much worse than coughing into someone directly sneezing. Oh my god.
That's how the Dracula curse spreads, right?
Yeah. It's like that scene from the Godzilla 2014 when he just fries open.
Do this to me, man. I haven't even introduced all of you yet. Why are you going on a tangent about a different movie?
I'm saying he ripped open my mouth and just forcibly
shut the fuck up! Shut up! That's Jordan, by the way. One of my other friends I dragged onto here. And then for, in the spirit of, since we're doing Goodfellas, a movie about Italian pride, I brought on my Italian. That's Dan, who is well behaved and manages to let me get through the introduction without starting a stupid fucking tangent or stupid fucking bit 2 seconds into my fucking introduction. Thank you, Dan.
I'm not gonna lie, I was really invested in the David Jordan thing that was going on there.
Yeah, the fucking back and forth we fucking got going on. Okay.
The will they, won't they?
Oh. What?
Oh, Jordan, where are you taking that?
Whoa!
I don't know this.
Okay, everybody, you heard it here first. By the end of the episode, they're gonna kiss. That's how we start.
All the way from Florida and Ohio.
That's when the fellas are good is when the fellas kiss. We fucking
they're really good.
Yeah, they're really good.
Can a fella bloom on the battlefield?
What the fuck is that?
That's crazy.
Can a fella bloom on the battlefield?
I don't have the photo of that bird catching the ball, but just know.
What?
Let 100 fellas
I knew
bloom.
what you meant.
Shut the fuck up. Of what?
He means the eagle catching the fucking basketball.
What are you fucking referencing?
Elite ball.
Say that like it's a no thing. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's elite ball knowledge.
Yep.
You just don't know ball. Oh my god.
I think you can cut all this.
No.
I don't think anyone will.
No, you did. No, I'm keeping this. I'm not doing the show intro again. I'm keeping all of this shit. Stupid motherfucker. We're talking about Goodfellas.
Yep.
Yeah, so this whole show conceptually started because I wanted to watch more movies, and I dragged a friend of mine on to do this show to get me to watch movies on my watch list to motivate me to do it. It turned out that didn't work because I'm lazy. So, I just watched whatever whenever I felt like actually editing an episode. But now I'm actually getting around to watching a movie I hadn't seen on my watch list, which was Goodfellas. And so usually we don't really have a structure. We just kind of do whatever, wherever our heart takes us. And so I guess I'll just kick off with like the beginning of the movie, right? Because okay, here's the problem. We watched this also 2 months ago, because I was on it and I was like, we got to watch it now so we can do the second episode. And then we watched it, and then it took me 2 months to record. So we're gonna see if we can do Goodfellas by memory. Okay, so
I just rewatched it this afternoon. So
okay, well you're disqualified. You know what, Jordan, get out. Get out of the fucking call.
Good fella telephone.
yeah, good fella telephone. We'll just go person to person and try to recite all of Goodfellas.
I don't want to do that.
It's so much.
I don't want to recreate the entire movie by memory.
What if we do the entire movie except instead of the mob, they're vampires?
They're Draculas.
Yeah. Can we do it that way? As far as I can remember, I always wanted to be a Dracula. Yeah, there you go. Keep going. It's the whole song. Keep it going.
The feds in the movie, or just the Catholic Church?
I can't go.
They're vampire hunters.
I can't go any further than that because it will get fucking DMCA.
No, you can do it a cappella.
No, I don't want to.
It's staying.
To me, being a Dracula was better than being president of the United States. There's a lot of setup for this. It's just find and replace. What are some we replaced gangster with Dracula, right? What was Henry and Jimmy can't be made men because they're not Italian. They're not Draculas. Their bloodline doesn't go back to Transylvania.
Yeah.
So what are they? What do we say?
They're familiars.
They're familiars. Me and Jimmy, we could never be Draculas because we're familiars. Gotta have a bloodline that goes back to Transylvania. Is that a good Ray Liotta? Is that a good Henry?
It's pretty solid.
Yeah,
it's kind of his accent's a little more subtle, it's more subdued than the others. It's not as boisterous.
Yeah, okay, good. Because if you told me it was bad, I would blow my brains out live and change the trajectory of your life forever.
Oh no!
I'm glad it was good.
Oh no! Oh no!
I can't stop thinking of that photo Jordan made, man.
Yeah, it's really good. It's so good, man. It really changes the dynamic of this whole thing. If you're curious, dear listener, we were frauds. We staged it. The entire Dracula thing was set up ahead of time because we wasted 30 minutes of bits before we started recording. About this movie being about vampires. And it's gonna be the thumbnail. Jordan remade the scene where Tommy gets staked, as if it was a vampire thing, and we wasted about 30 minutes of good bits, and so we get one at the very beginning, and that's it. And then which sucks because I was hoping to kill at least half of this podcast just talking about fucking Dracula, fucking Goodfellas.
Well,
what? Okay, wait. Actual question. What do you call it? If it's Goodfellas, but vampires, what do you? Deadfellas? That feels a little lazy.
Maybe. I don't know.
We can do better than that.
I don't know.
Think on it. Everybody, shut up. We're gonna give the audience 5 uninterrupted minutes of silence while we think of a better name for Goodfellas that has to do with.
Let's think about it. Let's talk about the movie. Do our bits. Yeah. And at the end of the movie, there'll be a quiz. Whoever has the
it will be graded.
It will be graded.
Whoever has the best name at the end of the episode is allowed to come back next time.
Yeah, exactly. David, I'm off. I'm off my own show. I'm gonna just
You're being voted off the island.
Why don't you speak a little Transylvanian for him, Derek?
I think this really, the whole concept sort of came out of like how much like vampire could you throw into this movie?
Could you fit into this? It works surprisingly well.
Yeah,
that's what we discovered eating this bit for 30 minutes was that it works kind of really well.
Right. Like all the mobsters and whatnot are already like bloodthirsty. Tommy's he might as well be a vampire.
Yep.
Yeah, he's like Sally Balls.
Sally Balls.
What are their names again? We got Polly Two Fangs.
Oh God,
my favorite.
Wait, what was 2 times in the movie? His name was what 2 times?
What was it?
Jimmy 2 times. So it's Jimmy Two Fangs.
Because he says everything twice.
Nickname because he bites everyone twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to make sure.
What about we got Pete the Killer, who's Sally Balls' brother. Who are Pete the Killer and Sally Balls as vampires? I think Sally Balls is still Sally Balls.
Sally Balls is still Sally. Yeah.
Can't get rid of Sally Balls.
I don't know, Pete the Killer. That sounds like a What We Do in the Shadows ass vampire right there.
It does. It really does. Yeah. How different would Goodfellas be if Matt Berry was in it? Replace Ray Liotta, replace Henry Hill, or replace Ray Liotta as Henry Hill with Matt Berry as Henry Hill.
What if you replace Joe Pesci with?
Replace Joe Pesci with Matt Berry? What's the slur Joe Pesci says in this movie? It's the F one, right? Oh yeah, it is. It's the short one. No, Henry says that. You really are a funny guy. I'm worried. I'm hearing bad things. He treats me like I'm a fuck. He says it there. I know Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci says the N-word in Casino.
Ray Liotta says the N-word in this.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
But I believe you.
Yeah. Okay, can somebody pull up the slur counter in this movie?
Yeah. Sorry, Ray Liotta, you're canceled.
Isn't he dead?
Ooh, you're right.
Yeah,
he's
super dead.
If people can figure out how to cancel Genghis Khan, I think they can figure out a way to cancel.
We canceled Genghis Khan?
Apparently.
When?
I don't know.
Can't even lead the Mongol hordes with that's how it is these days. You can't even be a Dracula these days with wokeness how it is.
Yeah, the second coming of woke.
Yeah, woke 2.
Yeah.
Woke 2. Woke 2 is gonna make Woke 2 is gonna make Stalin look like Mr. Rogers.
Dark woke. We're all vampires now.
Yeah. What about woke Draculas?
I'm pretty sure that's all of them because they're just like they're all gay.
They are.
I mean, you'd probably be a little gay after a few centuries.
Yeah, you get bored.
Do you think there was an AIDS epidemic in the vampire community in the 80s?
I mean, they're undead, so I don't know if it would really matter. They're
you think
not
it
really
doesn't
being
take?
affected. I don't think they're really getting affected by like diseases or like afflictions anymore. They're already dead.
But they're still like, yeah, I guess so. They've got like tummies full of AIDS.
I mean, yeah, if like a regular person came into contact with them, yeah, they're probably fucked. But if you're just like another vampire,
like in reverse. So like, okay, but do you think? Okay, so for example, do you think a vampire, a Dracula bites a gay guy in the 80s, and he gets the AIDS blood or whatever, and then he goes and bites someone else. I don't know why I specified it. He could have gotten AIDS from anybody. More people more than just gay guys got it, and he goes and bites someone else. And then do you think they get AIDS? Do you think it transfers that way? Because it's like, mixture of fluids or whatever. Do you think vampires like clean off their fangs?
I don't know about like the logistics or like the rules behind that, but like Bram Stoker's Dracula, like he based the way it spread off of like tuberculosis. So like there's obviously like
spread. The only thing I know about tuberculosis is that it killed Arthur Morgan.
Yeah.
My goat beating a man.
Well, yeah,
$5
for $5.
So I assume there's like some like transmissible like factor or something like that. Yeah.
For sure. So Goodfellas is a movie about the mob.
And vampires.
About
and
Henry
vampires.
Hill.
It will be about vampires
It will
when
be.
we rewrite it and pitch it to Hollywood.
Yeah. Bonus episode. It comes out between this one and the next one. We
It's gonna
take
make
the full
hundreds
script
of
of
dollars.
Goodfellas and make it about vampires. A 2.5 hour bit for your listening enjoyment. We get a full cast. I rope everyone I know into this to play every character.
Denzel Washington.
We get what?
Denzel Washington?
How did we get Denzel? You think Denzel would do this?
Do we have the funding for Denzel?
Denzel, if you're listening, if you're looking for your next auteur project as you
Call
reach retirement, call Jordan. He's into you, I guess. I was doing it for business. I don't know why you just spat that out. You said that so desperately, Jordan. Call me.
That's
I need you.
Pleasure aspect.
I meant like professionally, but hey,
Wait.
Denzel. I mean, if you're into it,
you're into it, old man.
I mean, maybe Jordan's trying to tell us he's a Dracula. Maybe he's... He would be a little gay after a few centuries. That's all I'm saying.
Do you think there's a disproportionate amount of vampires with who are into sucking cock?
Probably.
Yeah.
Because they get full of blood, you know.
Well, it depends on what type of vampires we're talking about. Cause,
but they all drink blood, so wouldn't it be good?
Yeah.
It's easy. The veins are super visible.
they're like, no. It's not a gay thing. There's a lot of blood.
There's a lot of blood in there, man. It's not. I'm not gay, dude. It's not like that. I like the idea of a vampire sucking a dude's cock for all the blood in there, but he's still insecure. He's still insecure about being perceived as gay.
It's even worse when the dude he's getting his blood from likes it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, terrible. You got a mouthful of blood and then he busts in there?
It's just really efficient, guys. It's a lot more efficient.
So Goodfellas, a movie about mobsters.
Yeah, and vampires.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gay cocksucking Dracula.
Oh shit.
We could be made men. We had straight blood.
Oh my fucking god!
We were stuck as lowly thralls because we were straight.
Oh, so is that the hierarchy? When you get gay blood in you, when you become a gay Dracula, you're elevated.
Yeah.
If you're a straight guy and a vampire, they don't let you in. So that means Ray Liotta and am I stupid? What's his name? Why can't I think of his name? Fucking Jimmy?
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro. Why the fuck did I blank on his name? So Ray Liotta and Rob De Niro are straight, but everyone else in this movie is gay.
Yes.
And a vampire.
Yep.
Including Sally Balls.
Yep.
That's why they call him that. That's why they call him that. He skips the dick. He goes straight for the balls. That's why they call him that.
God damn it.
Does that mean Tommy?
No. He was almost
exactly a Dracula.
He thought they were taking him to that room to suck their cocks. And they shot him in the back of the head instead.
They
and then
they threw holy water at him,
He goes, oh no, and they just flashed a vagina on screen and he melts.
Yeah. It kills him.
Is that their weakness?
Seeing pussy kills them. That's the thing. You don't hold up a cross at them. You hold up a picture of a vagina.
Have we just fully eliminated female vampires from this universe?
Yeah. They don't exist. They're the werewolves. Am I right, ladies? Make it a...
This is getting ridiculous. I will say about that one scene, where Tommy gets fucking whacked. It's really funny that I never really noticed upon the last watching that he does say "oh no."
Oh yeah, it's like
yeah.
Oh no.
But it's not. Yeah. It's in the middle. Like his brains are everywhere, and he's oh no.
Like the bullets ripping through like his language center, and like skull chunks are coming out, and he's like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, yes. That's what it is. The bullet hitting the part of his brain that does language made him say, "Oh no."
When his brain was shutting down, the damage made him say, "Oh no." That wasn't him. That was just that's what your body does.
What would it have made him say if he was a gay vampire?
Oh no!
Is that what that does? Is that what that does?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh shit! Oh my god!
I like that throughout the movie. It's really is just Henry Hill being told by Paulie. It's like, hey, we're gonna bring you in on this. Just make sure you don't get these two chuckle fucks involved. So what did I do? I got these two chuckle fucks involved.
I got them involved immediately.
Whatever the fuck you do, don't get these guys involved.
So I got them involved.
It's the only thing I knew how to do was get those two chuckle fucks involved.
Like Tommy's a given because he's, you know, he is in the rules of the movie and the rules of the mobsters. He's, you know, 100% Italian. He's a shoo-in. Like if he, you know, yeah, if he didn't go, you know, off the fucking wall, he would have been a shoo-in for a made man. So you kind of have to tolerate him. You kind of get the feeling throughout the movie that like, you know, Jimmy's only tolerated because he's like essentially he's a fixer. Like he actually gets shit done. The moment he becomes like any sort of liability, he's on his ass.
On the stake, if you will.
Yeah.
The stake is shaped like a dick because it's for gay vampires.
Like, and Henry, I mean, he's kind of, you know, he's like your friend's kid brother. Like, you tolerate him because, you know, you gotta. That's kind of how it feels with that. Plus, him being half Sicilian, I feel like the Italian characters, you know, they take it a little easier on him as a result of that.
Do they mention what else he is? Like he's half Sicilian?
His dad is Irish.
Okay.
Though
the Irish getting wrapped up in this.
Yeah. Well, so that's the line. That's the line that we were riffing on. Is when we were saying that, you know, they're familiars or whatever. Is the reason they can't be made men is because they're Irish.
Yeah. But like, what? Actually, thinking about it, what is not a familiar? We can't subsume the great and proud nation of Ireland to be nothing but familiars. Like, what are they? What supernatural creature is an Irishman?
Okay, look, there's like one there, but it feels like
it's a
stereotype Irishman.
We can't do that one. We can't do that one.
You're not allowed.
I think you go werewolves. I think you go werewolves. You go werewolves. Right?
But I said all women were werewolves. Am I right, ladies?
Ah, that's right.
What's the habit? You know, ladies know what I'm talking about. You got I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Never mind.
So Goodfellas.
I'll circle back.
So back to the movie. That'll be on the test too.
We can just call them druids.
Druids. That seems racist. You're Irish. You're a druid. That seems not right.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Well, I always found that component of this movie very
as far back as I can remember. I always wanted to be a Dracula.
I mean, hey, we get that in Sinners, so
that's true.
Basically what. That's true. He was a Philly.
And they what do they sing? Rocky Road to Dublin.
Yeah, Rocky Road that.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show, broadcasting live in CINECOLOR. Today, we're talking about Sinners. If it was about gay vampires.
True. Well, that's so just Sinners.
Just Sinners.
Right. I can't say it's not really about. You got to include at least, multi-sexuality vampires. Everyone remembers in Sinners when she spit in his mouth.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but aren't the Sinners vampires a little different than like regular vampires? Like, aren't they
like a
hive mind? Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, Goodfellas.
Yeah, Goodfellas.
In many ways, the mob is like a mind. Is like a hive mind.
That is not true. There have been so many mob wars. It is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
They're fucking taking a bit, man. I was trying to segue.
Yeah.
Transition.
Various mob members that woke up to justice.
Woke up to justice.
Yeah. They were doing like fucking kata kicks and shit.
What the fuck is that? What is
that?
The katas.
What? What's the kata? What the fuck are you guys talking about? What the fuck is any of this?
Like fucking like martial arts and shit.
What?
How
did we fucking get here?
Because he said woke up to justice, and that's a reference to the opening of Devil May Cry while Sparta's just in the background. It's like
doing martial arts.
He's just doing martial arts alone while like an opening text explaining how he woke up to justice and fought back the demon armies.
Yeah, it's a demon that woke up to justice.
Man, can you
anyway,
shut the fuck up?
I was saying before
were you saying?
Yeah, I was. Is I like that aspect of this movie a lot, how there's sort of like this like this mid 20th century like I don't know what you'd say, like inter-Catholic almost like rivalry between Irish and Italians present. It's a weird little piece of American like history that I just like to see reflected in movies like this.
Doesn't Scorsese do a lot of this stuff because he was like super exposed to this when he was younger? Like he was.
Yeah, definitely. I think so. It definitely feels that way. Like someone who strangely enough, I've talked about this before when we've talked about Goodfellas, The Irishman, is people in my family and people that I grew up around had similar experiences. My grandfather was in a gang that was like a lot of like first generation like children of immigrants. I knew people who wanted to be like fucking hitmen for the Irish mob when I was a kid. And it's, you definitely like people who are in that lifestyle definitely act like a lot of people in this movie. Like they're idiots, and they're like
they really are idiots in this movie. One of my favorite bits is the whole when they get the entire when they pull off the job. And Jimmy's like, nobody's gonna spend anything, and then that fucking idiot comes in with his lady, and she's got a fucking mink coat on, and he's like, "Nobody's stupid. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Go return that shit. Take it back."
I love
nobody spend any of this money. And I what's the first thing everybody does?
Literally
Henry.
A bunch of money.
Yeah.
Henry spend a bunch of fucking money.
He's like, Jimmy hands Henry a wad of cash. He's like, "Don't spend it like those idiots." And it just hard cuts to him slamming open the door, and he's like, "Karen, I got the most expensive Christmas tree."
Yep.
It's the tackiest, like one of those white Christmas trees.
Yep. It's not even like
I hate white Christmas trees.
Yeah, they're ugly.
They're ugly. They're white, which we know is the greatest crime.
And back then, it was covered in asbestos. Great for the kids.
Yeah.
Just like white people.
He's like he literally hands Karen which if you haven't seen the movie one, should probably watch it before you watch this episode.
I don't. Does it really make a difference? Does it really? If you fucking listen to this shit, and would you really lose anything when you watch Goodfellas? I don't know.
Yeah, this is one of those movies that I feel like is enhanced by like you can never watch this movie for the first time.
You gotta go in raw.
Yep.
But Karen's is. But if you haven't seen it for whatever reason, Karen is Henry's wife, and and he just like he's like, I got something for you, and he just hands her like a wad of cash for Christmas.
No lube either.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still going on.
You're still on it.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to think that last one over.
Yeah, and it's I love that like this lifestyle is like so totally like it's impossible for people to just like be content with anything.
Yeah. Which I think is always the point, right? Like, I mean, a lot of fucking Scorsese's protagonists or antagonists are like that. They're fucking half their shit is that they're never satisfied, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Which is like no, what was I about to do that? I was about to make a reference to something that has I watched Hamilton for the first time recently. And I was about to be like, which is like Alexander Hamilton because he's never satisfied and then I was like, why the fuck would I do that? Why would I do that in the middle of this? I don't know. Anyway.
If I can prove to you that I never touched Sally balls.
If I can prove that I never touched my ball.
Wait.
I could prove to you that I never touched my balls. Can you tell another soul what you saw?
Why are you guys fucking referencing Hamilton?
Did you see your balls again?
Oh my god. That's exactly what fucking Lin-Manuel sounds like, dude. If I can prove to you that I never touched my balls.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
One of my favorite things about this movie, actually, like Goodfellas altogether, is the polish and shine in the beginning of it from like seeing Henry as like a kid, like an impressionable child. Like it's real bright and still like colorful, kind of. Like it hasn't kicked in like reality. But the older he gets,
goes on.
Yeah. You see that he's like pretty much groomed to become one of these like thugs for a family, essentially. Like you see him as a kid doing like small jobs like selling cigarettes and being pinched for the first time. It's a really good depiction of how bad the life actually is after you take away that childish gleam of it.
Yeah, there's literally a lot. I had the same thought when Polly, I think it's Polly, says something like you popped your cherry or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like it's such a weird thing to say, but like that's how older men in lifestyles like this definitely view it. They view it as like a as like almost like a sexual conquest.
What if Goodfellas was like a musical? You know, like
I mean,
go get your shine box.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh god.
It's
what a great fucking scene that is, and then also being capped off by Donovan's Atlantis. Like,
yeah. The music, the way like the music's obviously great, just in that they use a lot of amazing tracks from a lot of like classic musicians, but like the way that music is used in this movie is fantastic. I'm usually a little apprehensive or like a little roll my eyes often when like pop music or like when music just like gets used to like evoke like emotion. Like
Scorsese always has the best like needle drops though.
Yeah, but like good, when
I was such a sucker for Sunshine of Your Love, dude.
That scene is exactly what I was thinking of. When
you're digging in me, bro. Back up, I'm about to blood.
Yeah.
You're digging in me, you know? Like sorry, now I got that vocal tick going again. I love that scene, man. When he realizes that he's about to fuck everybody over.
Yeah,
that song starts playing, dude. It's so good.
You literally see the the wheels turning in Jimmy's head.
Yeah.
And that track just hits. I think it's the hypest part of the movie.
So
Absolutely.
one of the things that I'm gonna want to go back and double check, but the placement of each song is interesting, if I remember correctly, because each song is evocative of a very specific era as the time progresses.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, the music changes as we pass through the years, for sure.
Yeah,
Like the decade of the music matches the decade of the
50s or 60s, goes into the 70s, and then 80s, and I guess what ends out in early 90s.
What song?
Well, the I don't remember what song it ends on, but the final credits, like after the movie ends, and it does like, here's where they are now. I think it ends in like 89. So
yeah. So the bite of 89. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Dracula of 89.
You're full circle, baby. Full circle. What if Five Nights at Freddy's was about vampires?
About the fellas?
What if it was about Goodfellas?
William Afton. My name's William Afton. I'm what they call a pedophile Dracula.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah, they take William Afton into the fucking back room, and that's where he gets spring trapped and goes, "Oh no!"
Yeah. What if Goodfellas was Five Nights at Freddy's franchise movie? They take Tommy in, thinks he's gonna be a made man. They shove him into a spring trap.
Fucking spring trap.
All right. That's crazy.
You cut to 30 years.
Tommy's William Afton.
Tommy's walking around as Springtrap now. Cut to the modern day. We have Joe Pesci in the Springtrap suit in Dead by Daylight.
They I don't know why I'm gonna say this. They kind of do something like that.
No, they don't.
Like
Jordan. No, they don't.
Like thematically. Like
they thematically do something like turning fucking Tommy, Joe Pesci, in Goodfellas into fucking William Afton from Five Nights at Freddy's. They thematically do something like that.
Like the idea of Tommy is still burned into Henry's brain at the end of the movie, and I like that. Like when he's like in
he always comes back.
Yeah.
Like when he's in witness protection and he's like he's just rambling about how fucking bored out of his mind he is in this like suburbanite like purgatory he's in. And it just hard cuts to Tommy fucking gunslinging. Like it's and he says it like he misses the life, like it's a romantic idea for him, like, but you can, like, someone who grew up in that type of environment, they're gonna be haunted by it in, you know, not necessarily in a negative way, but like it's just like the excitement and adrenaline and feeling like you run everything, like that's gonna haunt you for the rest of your life in a way that you'll never be able to match, especially if you're living in a fucking pre-built suburban like 1990s in, like, neighborhood. That's got to be brutal if you're
Yeah, if you're used to clubbing with gay guys all the time, and suddenly you gotta go.
And when your Dracula godfather tells you to not sling garlic, and you do it anyway behind his back.
That's good. That's a good bit version. Slinging garlic. That's good.
Fucking snorting garlic while
snorting.
But that doesn't make sense. The vampire's rolling slinging garlic.
Yeah, but he's a familiar.
But he slings a drug that can kill them, like right under their nose. That's like cops with fentanyl.
It's like, well, it's one of the things that they said for him not to do.
Yeah,
you're right. Yeah. Henry, whatever you do, don't be slinging garlic around the other Draculas.
I mean, we could switch the garlic for holy water. There's an underground hit ring for vampires that use holy water.
Oh yes,
That's nice.
That's good. It's the gun that they shoot Tommy with at the end is a water gun. It's got holy water in it. Oh no! She fucking burns the shit.
Shit.
Been drinking too much holy water, Henry. It's addled your mind.
Drinking too much of that aqua vitae.
And fucking hitting the. He's putting holy water in his bong.
they laced his what's a vampire thing that can be turned into powder? Can you powder garlic? You can, right? Yeah.
What about?
It is powder. Like
you can
like garlic.
Garlic is not powder on its own. You just said
I know, but
said it is powder, as if garlic naturally is a powder.
Wait, but like you can
made
turn it
into
into a powder. Is what I mean.
Yeah, but it is a powder. No, it's not. No, it's not.
All things can be a powder if you.
All men are powders.
Yeah.
And gangers.
And gangers?
Yeah, powder ganger.
New Vegas.
Anyway, New Vegas.
Hope we don't fall out.
New Vegas.
I hope New Vegas.
Hope there's no fallout between us. New Vegas.
New Vegas.
I hope you have a good time, fellas.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Gay vampire movie.
It was.
It was.
You know?
I mean, it is crazy that you got to think. By the way, real life Henry compared to movie Henry are two different people. It's kind of hilarious.
Absolutely.
How so?
He was a mega loser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, yeah. Well, that's everyone in this lifestyle is like a loser. Like, but it's funny
though, if he's a loser.
It's just it is funny to like look at pictures of the real Henry Hill and be like, we cast one of the most attractive men working at the time as like just like the dorkiest looking gangster you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, cut out. My shit broke. I got cut off. Apologies there. Don't know what happened. I'm probably just gonna hard cut, which is why I'm explaining. But my question that got interrupted was, Dan, you're gay. Is Ray Liotta the hottest guy in this movie?
Well, crazy to say. All right.
All right. You're bisexual with big air quotes.
I mean, even I don't know, when he's in that movie, not really. I feel like certain angles look better, but you can definitely tell like the plastic surgery that he's gotten like later at that point in his life. Like I don't want to say it's botched, but it's just like you can tell he got some work done.
I don't know what it is. I think my bad. I think it's the the coked out energy that he has. It's hot to me. He's got the like fucking wild eyes or whatever.
The fucked up hair.
Overall, he's not like, I'm not saying he's a bad guy or like not attractive or anything, but he just like I feel like sometimes he fits the role of Henry sometimes, like when it's really right, but other times it's just like, I don't know. That's just me though.
I think he has the coolest fucking fashion in this movie, like ever in this movie.
Yeah,
like,
fashion is on point.
Yeah.
He dresses so well in this movie, but the hottest person in this movie, it's Robert De Niro. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, come on, bro.
It's true. I would suck the blood out of that dick for sure.
Especially young Robert De Niro.
Yeah, I love when he's introduced and he's like, he's 28 years old and he looks like 40.
He's 40.
Yeah.
The issue
like
is that
De Niro always looks 40 until he suddenly looks 80.
You know what? Yeah. That is like probably the most. He's Irish in this movie, so like that's very appropriate to what having an Irish family is like.
Do Irish guys just all look old?
Yeah, definitely.
Damn.
Oh shit.
My brothers always looked old.
Yeah, you either look like really good in your 20s, like you still look like you're like you'll be in your like late 20s and you'll still look like you're like in your like you're like 19 or something.
Yeah,
or you'll be like
fucking Makara from Kneecaps like that.
Yeah.
Looks
You
like a
look like
baby.
you look like a fucking elf. Or
Irish people, all elves. We figured it out.
Or you look like you're 45 years old when you're like 25.
And then you look like that for the rest of your life.
You got like the forehead wrinkles going on. You got like the
worry lines.
Yeah, I'm sorry to any Irish viewers to have to hear an American do this, but I do have a very Irish family who have clear roots in Ireland, and these are all things that my great grandfather would say to me. Was like,
it can't be any worse than hearing me butcher an Irish accent earlier.
Yeah, like fucking like
artists, I can remember. I
being told
wanted to be a gay vampire.
Being told by my
I always wanted to be sucking cock. Sucking.
Jesus Christ! Being told by being told by relatives in like back in Ireland, like you got a fat head.
Oh fuck! You got a fat head.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
We should definitely watch Snatch.
Snatch.
Yeah, what's
that?
It's the name of a movie called by Guy Ritchie.
Mm-hmm.
Guy Ritchie.
Yeah. It's got Brad Pitt's in it, and
what if his name was Gay Ritchie? That's one of the Dracula names.
Yeah.
We got Sally
what
Balls.
What if his name was Gay Richard?
Gay Dick.
Gay Dick.
Yeah, we got Gay Dick. We got Jimmy Two Fangs, nicknamed so because he bites everybody twice. We got Sally Balls. We got Gay Dick.
Gay Dick.
Yep.
I'll let you piece together how we got that one.
I'll let Juice figure out how he got that name.
That is the craziest top name that I've ever heard.
He's the top?
I mean, yeah, if they're calling him fucking
Gay Dick is the top? Maybe
that's just his vampire name.
Maybe he's like a switch, you know.
This is Gay Dick and his hetero life partner, Topper Bottoms.
Topper Bottoms.
Is there two of them, or is that just optional?
No, why don't we just move him past his hetero life partner? This is the gay vampire, Gay Dick, and his hetero life partner.
Topper Bottoms.
Oh, my head hurts. Oh shit. Oh my god.
I mean, to be fair, from some of the names that these guys get in this fucking movies.
That's Gay Dick, ironically named because he's the only straight vampire here.
Yeah. Well, there is like a component of that. I'm about to inject some.
Gay Dick is also a transgender man. So
hell yeah.
Double ironic name because he's pre-surgery. He's not a made man yet, so they ain't paid for his bottom surgery yet.
That's what it means to be a made man.
What if Goodfellas was about gay transgender vampires?
Probably be the greatest movie ever.
We get all that money. What's the first thing I tell you to do? Do not go get bottom surgery. Do not go get top surgery. Just wear your binders. Just pack. Keep it like that for a while. These are all T for T vampires too. All the women are also trans. So you know, he comes in with his wife. And instead of a mink coat, she's got huge tits. What I tell you to do, no surgeries. No, go take them back. Go take them back. What do you mean take them back? How am I supposed to take? Come on, baby, come on. Like dragging her out of the place.
God damn.
Unfortunately, back in the day, they'd probably just pop. Be no good.
Yeah, true. Yeah, they weren't good. So he just fucking pull out a needle and pop them right there. Balloons.
Damn.
Little water stream coming out, deflate.
Oh my god, like really slow. It doesn't pop, it just really slowly drains.
Use a vampire fang to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, he bites her. You should bite my wife's dick. It's fake. We told you not to spend the money.
Wait, but if we're going like by the lore we've set up for this universe, there are no male. I mean, if that vampire is near that woman, he'll just explode. I mean,
you're right.
They just they
okay, so
repulse each
maybe
other.
they're not gay. Maybe they're queer. It's all queer vampires.
Yeah. Maybe that's more open.
The T in LGBT stands for Transylvanian.
Are all vampires from Transylvania? Like, if you're turned in like America, are you now like a just basic member of like Transylvania? Can you go there?
It's like being that was the joke. It's like being Italian. You have to be full-blooded Italian to be in the mob to be made man.
Oh yeah,
to be a Dracula.
So you're not a full Transylvanian. Yeah,
no. Which is why they all have to be trans.
And Dracula.
They don't get the full. They don't get the full name.
Yeah, no. They don't get the full name. The trans mob, they're all transgender vampires.
Transgender Draculas.
One of them transgender Draculas.
Oh well, one of them transgender Draculas.
Oh shit!
He ain't know which way his fang's supposed to be on.
Oh, you got his fangs on the bottom row. I'll tell you what.
Oh.
A trans vampire has that's how they can tell. You know, like transphobic people, they'll be like, you know, we can tell you're a man or a woman because of your skeleton. That's how you can tell if it's a transgender Dracula. The fangs are on the bottom.
Yeah.
It's the two bottom canines instead.
The the Helsings are just like the TERFs in this universe.
Yeah.
Like Van Helsing,
which
J.K. Rowling,
brings it full circle because it makes all the Draculas the good guys, and then this movie is romanticizing violence, just like everybody who hates Martin Scorsese says.
Oh my god!
Does that also mean that Henry Hill, who is like a familiar, goes to the Van Helsings at the end?
Yeah.
Oh no!
He becomes a TERF. He's a D-trans. He's one of those fucking people who are like, oh, I changed my mind and now I hate trans people or whatever. That's what witness protection is. You end up hanging out with Graham Linehan.
Oh shit!
Oh man!
Oh, how about we take it this way? What if Henry was never like a thrall or anything? He was a daywalker.
He's a daywalker. So now,
and at the end they find out, and that's why he gets ostracized.
Okay, and what's a daywalker in our queer vampire verse?
Probably just a pinky. Probably just us.
A pinky? Us?
Yeah, my bad. I got the Warhammer orcs in my head right now.
First of all, what the fuck is a pinky? Second of all, what do you mean us?
We're pinkies.
Who
are we?
Yeah, we're fleshy little pinkies.
Oh, because we're human.
Whatever. Yeah.
I said, what's the gay thing they are, and you said they're worth some shit from Warhammer. What the fuck is wrong?
No, I got orcs in my brain. I just got orcs in my brain. That's
the orcs are back.
I hate it. I hate when that happens.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck. I even wore my nice 8-ball jean jacket to the court here, and I'm ready to game. That's the kind of Dracula they are. They're fucking Dracula flow Dracula.
Oh, we would be fucked. We would be fucked. Humanity would probably be gone if there was more than one Dracula flow Dracula.
Yep.
Or we'd be
as far back as I can remember. I always wanted to be flipping bricks from Mansa Musa.
We'd be like a starfaring civilization, I think.
Yeah, society. If wait, what? If all gay people were Dracula flow or something? Is that where we're at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would make it to the stars finally. We would advance to a Type 3 civilization.
Yeah. We would have.
Well, I was gonna say is
we have to build a Dyson sphere to protect all the vampires that we're.
We don't have enough materials to build a fucking Dyson sphere.
I know. It's still on the fucking vampire joke.
No, I know.
It was a perfect in, you fucking jackass. It was a perfect in.
Man.
Fuck.
That would be crazy, actually. Like, why haven't... Yeah, nobody's... Have they done movies about, like, vampires trying to blot out the sun? I don't think I've ever seen one. Then again, I don't think I've seen too many, like, vampire movies, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure they try to do that in the Castlevania Netflix show. Like, that's
probably
one of Dracula's plans.
And
right,
maybe
yeah.
not necessarily purposefully blotting out the sun, but there was the movie 30 Days of Night that takes place in, like, the Arctic Circle.
Yeah.
Where it's, like... Yeah.
You know, that's...
Actually, yeah.
That's an interesting movie, because I remember hearing, like, oh, you have to watch this, it's great. It's one of the best vampire movies ever. And I watch it, I'm like, this fucking blows.
Which movie?
30 Days of Night.
Yeah, 30 Days of Night. Which is, like, vampires in the Arctic Circle where it is dark for, like, half the year.
So, how many minutes of Goodfellas have we hit?
We've probably talked about it for 5 minutes out of this.
Probably.
We gotta hit at least
But
10.
Vampires are cool.
Yeah,
I was
So
gonna
is
say...
Goodfellas.
I was gonna say we kind of touched on it a little bit.
Yeah.
There's this idea in there is this idea in, like, you know, patriarchal, male dominated like organizations, like you see represented in the Goodfellas, of it's, in academic terms, it's called homosociality. It's something you see in, like, the military, for example, or you'll see in, like any environment that's just, like, mostly driven by, like, you know, testosterone. Is, like, men are get very, like, overly affectionate with each other. They'll where it verges on, like, being, you know, almost gay.
Fucking gay.
In a way. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like this movie kind of, I doubt it was the intention. I think it was just, you know, like, observing how, you know, people in organized crime act around each other. But, like, you know, there's definitely that component of it. And I think, like, all our riffing on it, you know, aside, like, there's definitely a component of this movie that, whether, like, intentional or not, does, you know, kind of, you know, deal with that. And I find that interesting. It's a very complex thing. It's almost like, you know, there's two ways people look at Scorsese movies. You either see, like, there's the people who think all his movies are just, like, dumb, like, blunt stupidity that, like lionizes, like, organized crime, or the people who are like, he's actually the greatest filmmaker ever. He's the only filmmaker, in my opinion. And it's like, I think the truth is a little somewhere in between. I think he's someone that realizes, hey, it's actually sometimes cathartic and fun just to see people go apeshit in these movies.
You ever want to go apeshit?
Yeah.
You ever just want to fucking kill these people?
Yeah.
Kill these fucking
And also, it's...
kill these fucking people.
You know, it creates a interesting... Like, if you have a protagonist like Henry, it's like a shorthand for having, like, a complex, like, film. Because he's your surrogate, he's your, like, your point of entry into this movie. Of course you want to root for him.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a huge fucking piece of shit, and he also ends the movie in a way that's probably more miserable than dying in prison, which is just, he's divorced, he's cut off from his family, and he's like, just rotting in suburban limbo.
Yep. And he essentially, well, it's probably, like, one of the, at least for him, in his mind, that's probably his worst punishment than getting killed.
Yeah. I'm not saying like those things are.
He's the very thing that he claimed that.
He never wanted to be.
Yeah, he never
called
wanted
those
to be.
people dead. He called them suckers. He called them Draculas.
Yep.
But
yeah.
You're the one that starts the riffing.
Yeah. He becomes exactly
Yes,
what
sir.
he joined this life
yeah.
to never be. Yeah, I think it's poetic justice, but it's like
Mhm.
you can't no matter how much of a piece of shit a character is, you can't, if they're your protagonist, you can't help but like project onto them because, you know, like I said, they're
They're the focus.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the movie does a good job at that too, with like letting you actually hear Henry's inner monologue too, like what's going on in some of the scenes, like when it's just actually going about how he would, you know, talk about it or explain what's going on. It's just his actual thoughts.
And another thing that's cool about it is it also just, well, it breaks the scene entirely when it's just sort of him walking and you realize that he's just talking to you, the viewer, like towards the end.
That's probably
when he's in the courtroom and he just gets up out of the witness stand and
that part's so good, man.
Yep,
it's so good.
There are as much as we've joked about it, this movie's great. There's little
were gay vampires. So.
there's little tidbits like when Joe Pesci is looking at the paint or like the painting and like talking to his mother about it, where he's like, one dog's going this way, one dog's going that way. That painting is actually supposed to be like the original paint, like an original paint. I forget who the painter is, but it's supposed to be implied that he got her an original like artist rendition of that, like
a famous artist. You mean?
Yes,
like a
yes,
like a Rembrandt.
It's maybe something like that. But the important thing was that it was a painting that was featured as one of the covers in Time magazine. Like,
yeah. I love that scene because I love immediately when they all try to like have like artistic insight, and Tommy just goes, "Oh, it's great. One dog goes one way, one dog goes the other."
Yep. Okay. And you have the hey Spider.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think one of my favorite parts is when he kills Spider for no reason.
It just gives you a better insight into Tommy himself.
Right.
He's just a fucking hothead. Yeah, they call him the cowboy because he's a fucking gunslinger.
He keeps shooting people.
Psychopath. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it shows like because at that point we've only really seen them interact, you know, peacefully and agreeably with each other. And like at that point, you actually see who some of these people are, like when they actually take the mask off when he's fucking angry.
Yeah,
that's what it was like in that life for a lot of the people. A lot of people got really bad deaths just because those men got really angry.
Yeah.
And
it's I'm glad like it's like we're saying it's the idea of like the movie like being real like in the beginning like real bright with it and then like just slowly over time like showing how decrepit it actually is to like live that life.
There's a idealized life that's sold to people, and people go into, you know, I talked about it with my family background, like people who went into you know, it was low level organized crime, but you know, people like my grandfather and his twin brother were part of a gang and stuff like that, and it's like a survival mechanism. It's at least that's how it's sold to people like that, and it helps foster like, you know, a sense of community and things like that where, you know, might not necessarily exist. This was a period in American history where it was not as bad as it had been in like the 19th century, but still a lot of like prejudice towards like Irish and Italians and things like that, and like environments like this kind of prey on people not fitting into, you know, normal society, quote unquote normal society.
Because they're all queer. Still on it.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. They're all gay.
Yeah.
So, I'm just double checking this painting. Yeah. Okay. So it's a painting off of a 1978 National Geographic cover called "Where the River Shannon Flows."
Wow.
You just learned something today.
You just learned something here.
God forbid somebody learns a damn thing from this podcast.
Man, look at this little fact here.
Look at this. I thought you were about to call. I did not know that's what the word you were going to use was going to be. I am proud of us.
Why would I say that?
I'm proud of us. We got through a whole. We got through an episode. We talked about the movie. We hit the 10-minute mark.
Oh, hold on.
The movie.
Hold on. I want to talk about something.
I
know I have a thing. I really actually do like the depiction. Like Jordan was just saying, there's like a separation between them. And the movie really shows that in like the wedding scene compared to like, I want to say like the court scene, like the first one, like where they're alone and like Henry and them freak out like way after because they're dead in their eyes. They're scared. It's really crazy to see when Henry's in like prison and like the family has no help, nothing in that life. But like prior to that, you had 80 different billion people show up to the wedding and like I'll be there for you and handing out these monies and everything. It's the sweetening of like the lifestyle that it's trying to sell to Henry specifically. When at the end they're technically just going to be alone.
They just on them where they all die. Yeah,
sorry, I didn't have a good point to jump in there, so I was sitting on that.
No, that's fair.
You're good.
I was gonna say if there is a good thing that this movie does showcase is the two-faced nature of everything.
Yeah.
Well, you start off with Paulie. He's very he seems affectionate, but towards the end you realize he's just as cutthroat as everybody else. And you see Jimmy Conway. He seems pretty cool-headed, but he's also fucking paranoid as shit.
Yeah. That's what brings everything down or whatever in the end.
Those are like the two biggest parental figures in this movie. And it's just like, it's just like real life. There's always going to be some moment in your life growing up that your parents disappoint you. Obviously hopefully not to either of those extremes, but this is in a way like a story about growing up. Like
it really is. No, it is because especially because he's framed around being a kid at the beginning, and you kind of follow him through all that. That's exactly what it's like.
Yeah.
Shout out my boy Spider, by the way, Michael Imperioli.
Yeah,
Christopher from The Sopranos.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Got his shit rocked for no reason.
The Sopranos is another great. It's even more explicit with just like people in this fucking life are kind of losers.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. You see that pretty heavily with Tony. I mean, that's its own thing, though. You see that whole fucking thing through that entire show.
So why don't we?
That's the groundwork.
I wanted to also mention just I brought up the needle drops earlier. This one's the one with House of the Rising Sun, right? When they're all coming down at the end, or is that Casino? No, that's this one, right?
Trying to remember what song it was.
At
the end when they're wait, it might be Casino. Fuck my life.
I was gonna say I think that's Casino.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's Casino. I take it back. I fucking ruined it. I'm such a stupid fucking chud.
Doesn't this movie end on Layla?
Dumb chud.
Yes, it does.
On Layla. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking. Goddamn.
David, you're gonna get DMCA'd.
Yeah, true. I wish.
You sang a little ditty and you got fucking you ripped your throat out.
Yep. Yeah. You know what? You never know these days. God forbid you have a little bit of enjoyment and
God forbid a white boy get a little emotion.
The corporate world is going to get you.
Oh, true. That's what this movie is about at the end.
This movie is about a white boy getting a little bit of motion.
Yeah.
That's fucking true.
And then he gets a little bit too scared about how much motion he's getting.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit too much motion. He's sucking a little bit too much cock. Hey, that's the show, everybody. Thank you so much.
Is that a helicopter?
Is that a helicopter? It's fucking following me. I'm telling you, it's fucking following me. It's It's fucking Nancy Reagan. She's fucking following me because I'm gay. Anyways, thank you for listening. She's trying to suck my cock. I heard about it. She sucks everybody's cock. It's Nancy Reagan. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. What a good end point. I'm just gonna press the stop button. It doesn't deserve any more fanfare. Goodbye.